Replay, Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, Lara Trump make GOP pitch at Republican convention. Prominent GOP leaders and Republican voters made their pitch to Americans across the country on the second day of the Republican National Convention, focusing on safety issues including crime, human and drug trafficking, and border security. Republicans criticized President Joe Biden's handling of the southern border, the opioid epidemic, and more. A group of conservative lawmakers addressed the GOP agenda if Republicans hold on to power in the House and pick up the Senate and White House this fall. Some of Trump's most vocal allies took the stage on Monday, including Senator Ted Cruz, R. Texas, and Rep. Elise Stefanik, RNC, and some of the former president's 2024 Republican primary rivals, including former United Nations Ambassador Nikki Haley and Florida Gov. Ron DeSantis, also called on Americans to ground the former president enough. On Monday, Trump announced his running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, of Ohio, and he was formally nominated. The convention is also underway in the shadows of an assassination attempt against Trump at his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, over the weekend. An attendee at the campaign stop was killed, and 2 others were seriously injured. Catch up with the USA Today Network's live coverage of the 2024 Republican Convention. Lara Trump gave the final speech of the second day of the RNC. She called her father-in-law exactly what this country needs right now. She also said her family has received an outpouring of support following the stunning shooting at Donald Trump's rally on Saturday. The prayers and well wishes we've received over the last 72 hours have been overwhelming, to say the least, Lara Trump said. Senator Marco Rubio, R. took time out of his remarks Tuesday night to honor Corey Comprator, a firefighter who was killed in Trump's rally in Butler County, Pennsylvania. Corey was one of the millions of everyday Americans who make our country great. He wasn't rich, wasn't famous, Rubio said. The only reason why we know his name and story now is because last Saturday, he shielded his wife and daughter from an assassin's bullet and lost his life the way he lived it. A hero. Rubio added that the days following the shooting remind us that the life of every living thing, of all mankind, is in the hands of God. Arkansas Gov. Sarah Huckabee Sanders on Tuesday advocated for former President Donald Trump to return to the White House and talked about her personal relationship with the former president. Sanders spoke personally about her relationship with Trump when she served as his press secretary, saying he supported her after she experienced attacks and criticism from members of the media and across Washington. The left doesn't care about empowering women, Sanders said. Biden and Harris can't even tell you what a woman is. They only care about empowering themselves. Sanders also said God intervened in Trump's assassination attempt on Saturday. Not even an assassin's bullet could stop him, she said. God Almighty intervened because we are one nation under God, and he certainly wasn't finished with Donald Trump. Florida Gov. Ron DeSantis, in a fiery speech at the Republican National Convention Tuesday, told his fellow Republicans that America cannot afford 4 more years of what he called Joe Biden's weekend at Bernie's presidency. Life was more affordable when Donald Trump was president. Our border was safer under the Trump administration, and our country was respected when Donald Trump was commander-in-chief, DeSantis said. The governor, who ran against Trump in the Republican primaries and later dropped out, has had a rocky relationship